Assalamu alaikum students. Today we start exercise 1.1. Here we have f of x is equal to question number 1 x square minus x, and we want to evaluate the values f of minus 2, f of 0, f of x minus 1 and f of x square plus 4. Put these values in place of x to get the answer. Like first example we studied in last lecture, we put minus 2 in place of x and simplify, and same like 0, x minus 1 and x square plus 4. Now in question number 2 we have a function quotient 6x minus 9, and we put their value f of a and f of a plus h. First we put x by a plus h, then we replace x by a, and then both these values in this formula and simplify, and we get the answer 6. In next question, next part, f of x is equal to sin x. We put there its value sin x, we replace x by a and x by a plus h and apply the formula. This is in first year we read this formula, sin p minus sin q is equal to 2 cos p plus q over 2 and sin p minus q over 2. Now here we have p is equal to a plus h and q is a. Put these values in the formula and get the answer. Same question like f of x is equal to cos x. We put these values but only replace sin by cos, and the remaining portion is same. And for cos p minus cos q, the formula is 2 sin minus 2 sin p plus q over 2 and sin p minus q over 2. In first angle p plus q and second angle p minus q. Now in third question we have a square and we want to find a function. In square all its values are equal. Now its parameter is equal to sum of all sides is equal to 4x, and area is equal to length multiplied by the width is also equal to x square. Now x is equal to square root a. Put this value of x in p, we get 4 square root a. Parameter is equal to 4x and area is equal to x square, and from here we find the value of x and put in the equation 1. And in C part, the volume of a cube is equal to length multiplied by width multiplied by height. A cube is a diagram in which all the sides are equal, all its face is equal to square, and area of base, length into width, same like previous, x square is equal to a and x is equal to a square root. We'll put this value in v, so we get a raised to power 3 by 2 because x is equal to a raised to power 1 by 2, and when we put this value in 1 it becomes a raised to power 3 by 2. And in second part we have a circle of radius r, its area is pi r square and its circumference is 2 pi r. From second option, we find the value of r, c over 2 pi, and put in the 1. And we get the function which connect circle and the area of circle. In this question, we find the domain and range and draw the graph. We have 2x minus 5. It is a linear function as we read in the examples, and its graph is a straight line. We put any three values in this, or at least two values for a straight line. We draw its straight line. When we put 1, it gives minus 3, and when we put 2, it gives minus 1. We draw these values. For linear function, domain and range are always real numbers. Now in this part we have a magnitude x minus 3. We put three values. Magnitude always convert negative value into positive. When we put 0, 0 minus 3 is minus 3, but its magnitude is positive 3. We draw its graph. It is like this, and its domain is all real number, but range always positive, so it is from 0 to infinity. 0 included and infinity is open side. We also write it as 0 less than equal to x and x less than infinity. In equal side, we draw a square bracket, and in only less or greater side, we draw open bracket, circle bracket. Now here we have a function x square question fraction form x square minus 3x plus 2 over x plus 1. We first simplify it, but there is no simplification. Now we put values in this equation and we get the answer. In question we have x is not equal to minus 1, therefore we not put this value in the equation because it gives infinite value. Now we draw its graph like this. Now its domain is real number except minus 1, because at minus 1 it is equal to infinity, and range is equal to real number. Now again we have a fraction. We solve these values, simplify. In numerator we apply a square minus b square and cut these values, and we have a function equation x plus 4, again are linear, but in question we not put x equal to 4, and we put these values and draw its graph. But domain is real number except 4, and range is real number minus 8, because when we put 4 in the function it gives 8, so therefore we eliminate it from the range. And in graph you see that there at 4 we draw open circle because 4 not included in this equation. In next question we find value of a and b. And we have two options. f of 2 is equal to minus 3 and f of minus 1 is equal to 0. We put these values in the equation. We put in x minus 2 and in x minus 1 and simplify these values. Now we have two equations. We put a is equal to minus b in equation number 1 and get the value of b and a. First we put these values in the question. We form these equation and then we solve these equations. Now here we have a function which shows the height and time. X is time and the answer shows height. Now in first part we have time 1 second, then time is 1.5. Put these values in the equation to get the answer. Now its b part is we have to show the height when the stone strike the ground. Time. When stone strike the ground, its height is 0. We put the function equal to 0 and get the answer x is equal to 2, which shows that after 2 seconds the stone strike the ground. Now here we have parametric equations of parabola. X is equal to 80 square and y is equal to 280, and we join these two equations by eliminating t to get the equation of parabola. Parabola like U shape in all sides. Now from y we get the value of t, y over 2a. We put in x and simplify and get the answer. Now here we have the parametric equations of ellipse. From first we divide by a, from second we divide by b, and then square and add these values. In right hand side, cos square plus sin square is equal to 1. Now here we have x is equal to a secant theta, y is equal to b tan theta. We divide by a and b and then we square and subtract, and it becomes the equation of hyperbola. Secant square is also equal to 1 plus tan square. Now in next question we use values of hyperbola. We have a equation sine hyperbolic 2x is equal to 2 sine hyperbolic x and cos hyperbolic x, where the value of sine hyperbolic x is e raised to power x minus e raised to power minus x over 2, and cos hyperbolic x e raised to power x plus e raised to power minus x over 2. Left hand side sine raised to power sine hyperbolic 2x, we replace in power 2x. Right hand side we put these values and apply the formula a square minus b square. Therefore both the sides are equal. From 1 and 2, left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now here we have secant hyperbolic square is equal to 1 minus tan hyperbolic square x. Secant is the reciprocal of cos and value of tan is e to the power x minus e raised to power minus x over e raised to power x plus e raised to power minus x. Square we apply square on both sides. A square plus b square plus 2ab ex minus e minus x. We add these powers. Now it is equal to 0. And in this equation we first place square, then LCM and simplify to get the answer. Now here we show that the function is even or odd. We replace x by minus x. If f of minus x is equal to f of x, then it is even, and if f of minus x is equal to minus f of x, it is odd. Now we replace the values and simplify. Therefore it is equal to minus f of x, which shows that function is odd. Now here f of x is equal to x plus 2 whole square. We replace x by minus x. Now this is not equal to f of x, therefore it is neither even nor odd. And in next question, we replace x by minus x. Square of minus x is positive, so it is become equal to minus f of x, therefore it is an odd function. And in this question we have x raised to power 2 by 3 plus 6. We replace x by minus x, because in power the upper number is even 2, so it is become positive, therefore f of x is an even number. Okay student, I hope you understand. If you have any problem, send me your problem. Jazakallah.